Hey guys, my name is Brigham Taylor. Hopefully you're going to be hearing my voice quite a bit this semester as I create a bunch of resources for getting to understand your lab material. What I've done is taken images, edited them, and then highlighted the structures going through your lab packet step by step to help you get an introduction into the lab material before you show up to lab. How I would recommend using this is pull up your lab packet, either print it off or download it onto an iPad or computer. And then as the video is going, follow along, make sure that you really understand where each structure is. And then right after this video, we're going to give you a quick quiz that will give you an opportunity to practice the information. This will hopefully continue throughout the rest of the semester where you'll be able to prepare, practice, but use these videos as much as you'd like. Go back, watch them, pause it, and hopefully this resource is going to get this semester off to a great start for you. I really enjoyed making them, so I hope you enjoy it. And without further ado, here's your first video. It's going to cover the frontal bone, some of the introductory material, and the zygomatic bone. And yeah, let us know what you think, if it's helpful, if it's not, and use this resource as best as you can. Have a great semester. So let's first look at a lateral view of bregma and the vertex that can be seen here. If we flip that into a superior view, what you're going to find is the bregma is the point where the sagittal and coronal sutures meet. The vertex is the highest point of the sagittal suture, and lambda is the farthest posterior where the lambdoid and sagittal sutures meet. Jumping to an anterior view now, you'll see the nasion and the nasal bone. The nasion is the point between the frontal bone and the nasal bone. Next, we see the pterion, which is the region where the frontal, parietal, temporal, and sphenoid bones join together. Next, you have the anterior cranial fossa, middle cranial fossa, and posterior cranial fossa. These are steps upon which different sections of the brain and nervous structures will be found within the skull. Onto the frontal bone. First, you'll find the glabella, followed by the supraorbital margin and the supraorbital foramen. If we look inside the skull, the frontal bone also consists of the foramen cecum, the orbital plate, and the frontal crest. Finally, the lateral view will show us the zygomatic process of the frontal bone. With a process, look at what bone you're going to and then what bone you're on. So this is the zygomatic process of the frontal bone. Finally, for this video, we will be going over the zygomatic bone. There are three structures on the zygomatic bone you should understand: the zygomatic arch, and then the frontal process of the zygomatic bone, and the temporal process of the zygomatic bone. Remember these processes. Look at the bone you're on and then the bone you're connecting to. And that, my friends, is the end of the first video.